I am Anita Mann, co-owner of Mini-Homes of Manitoba.
I'm Darrell, co-owner of Mini-Homes of Manitoba. Anita and I have come to Long Plain First Nation to help the community build homes on site. We're using the community to achieve our goal.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Thank you.
This project here is a collaboration with Long Plain First Nation. We are building 12 mini homes in the arena. We've leased the arena for 6 months. We've kind of converted it into our manufacturing warehouse. We've hired 13 members of the community to work alongside with us.
But he said we can have some people out there tomorrow.
Tomorrow, perfect. Okay, do you have a rough time? We closed our shop in Winnipeg and got rid of our house in the city and moved out to Long Plain First Nation. We live in our 26-foot fifth wheel outside of the arena. So we got a pretty decent deal on the camper and moved into it 6 months ago. So while our mini homes are being built, we're camping. The 2 crew members that we have that will be getting their own homes is Corey and Trudy Hobson.
Is your home coming from this first batch, or are you getting?
No, I'm getting the second round.
Okay.
Number 7, eh?
Number 7, hopefully. Okay. My name's Corey Peters. I'm resident of Long Plain First Nation, 46 years old, and I'm one of the builders to building the houses, and going to be a homeowner for one of these little homes.
This is my home.
Is this in New York?
My name is Trudy Hobson. This is my mini home where we're standing in, and it's exciting.
No, I feel good. I get my own house. I get to build my own house, and more privacy. They're not congested into like most of the places you go to. You see a lot of multi-families in one, and I was just one of the lucky ones to get one of these houses.
The process of building our mini home has slowed down because we're building for other people. We're concentrating on their homes before ours.
Trudy's home's the first one going out.
We promised Trudy that she'd be in her home before us.
Yeah, it is a long process to get a home, and it just takes time. Yeah.
Really comes down to the fact that affordable housing is not a privilege, and there needed to be something else in the market to kind of address that. When average starter home is going for well over $200,000, that's not attainable to everybody. Oh, just got sawdust in the eye. Oh, is this from yesterday's?
Yeah.
I grew up in the Paw, Manitoba. By the time I was 15, I'd already built several skateboard ramps, half pipes. Once I did that, then I had carpentry skills, so I was able to get jobs building sheds and then onto decks and then actual houses.
I was born and raised in the Paw, Manitoba. My mom had more tools than my dad did growing up. My mom was always the one to jump into renovations, tackle any project. That woman has no fear. That's kind of where I learned those basic skills from. And then our handyman business. I was right beside him doing the renovations and decks, mixing 50 pounds of concrete, hauling 50-pound bags of concrete.
When we started our company, Anita and I decided that when we get a chance that we're going to help First Nations communities with the housing crisis that's there.
There's a lot of single people out there that still live with their parents or their siblings. Yeah.
The housing crisis is real. You have 13, 14 members of a family living in one home together.
Because there's other people that are on the waiting list for housing. Well, sometimes you have to wait like years.
There needs to be something to address that. And it kind of ties in with the affordable housing not being a privilege. If you have a single fella, you're not going to purchase a $200,000 4-bedroom home for him to live in. And the great thing about the mini homes is if a family grows, the mini home can grow with it. We can build a modular to attach to it and create bedrooms and for a fraction of what the main one cost. And I think there's a big misconception when it comes to First Nation communities, and I've heard several times over, and never makes me happy to hear it, is that there's not skilled workers. What there is, there's just a lack of jobs. There's a lack of employment opportunities within a lot of these communities.
I did a lot of building out here. I started when I was like 16 years old. I went to school for it, and from there I started building my house as a summer student, as a carpenter helper, and then from there I carried on and I worked everywhere. I worked Ontario and Alberta, Saskatchewan, Alaska, Yukon. I went all over, so I'm finding a home, and here I am, a contractor, and then I'm foreman. It'll cover that, you wouldn't see that hole there, and nothing, it'll be just a straight wall going up.
Well, I chose carpentry because I just wanted to do fix houses, doing renovations. Like just building walls in the basements, make sure there's no leaks or anything. Well, building my own home it feels exciting.
Half of our crew is related to each other, cousins, uncles, aunties. These homes, most everybody who works here either knows somebody who's getting one, it's a family member. We spend so much time together. They spend so much time together. It really does have that kind of family feeling. We eat lunch together every single day.
Everyone sits at a big table and talks. Everyone has their little stories, and that's the quiet time. Everyone's quiet. They're eating and whatnot.
Well, some hot beef sandwiches, stews, chili. We made pizza. We've had bannock tacos. Yeah, quite a variety.
It's important to have that bond because this is such a short-term project that you want everyone to work really well together and just have it be a super successful project.
See you guys later.
Have a good night. We'll miss you. So the camper, we're right outside of the Resplex Arena. So we have access to the showers there, we have access to the bathroom there, we have access to a full-size kitchen there. So it's not like we're stuck with just what's in here. We barely cook in here. It's breakfast and anything I can do in a skillet in one pan. So we've just kind of utilized one of the hockey rink change rooms. Don't mind all of our junk.
We've downsized so much. But yeah, this is all our stuff,
Yeah.
besides what's in the camper. Tell you about it, I've owned it for probably 15 years.
Once we're in our mini home, we'll have something figured out a little more.
Imitation Hattori Hanzo sword from Kill Bill. Aw.
There seems to be some, doubts placed within the community on, whether or not we can finish this on budget and whether we can finish this on time. And there's a lot of eyes on this project, and I think it's an important project, changing housing in a way. And we're creating 12 awesome homes for the community, and it's different than any other project that's been out there, and it really is making waves throughout the nation. We didn't get into this to make a lot of money. We're not expecting a huge profit out of this by any means. That's not why we did it. If we don't finish the project, we lose everything.